thank you for coming today. My name is Iksan and I'm from Police Department. Today I will give you a presentation about death penalty for drug smugglers. Okay, my presentation is about 5 to 10 minutes, so please let me know if I'm speaking too fast. Okay, before I begin my presentation, I will give you a background of drug crimes in Indonesia. Okay, as you know that drug is very drug is for medical use for doctor patient, but medic, we talk about medic, the patient, how many milligram they should consume. For the people who don't care about medic, especially for drug user, they don't know how to measure they don't want to measure how will they consume the drug. So if I want to ask you about drug, if the drug smuggler still be free in Indonesia, they go to the jail, but they still free to go to Indonesia and distribute their drug. What about our youngster in Indonesia? I think our youngster is very in bad condition. So please, in this presentation, listen carefully and pay attention for my presentation. Okay, I have 2 points. The first point is, why should government give death penalty for drug smuggler? And the second one is, Indonesia has a lot of under pressure from other countries, but Jokowi, our president, still execute the death penalty. Why? Okay, let's start with the first point. Government give death penalty for drug smuggler. Okay. The first main reason is Jokowi still want to keep the country's sovereignty. Why Jokowi wants to keep the country's sovereignty? Because Jokowi and the government doesn't want their law, our law, Indonesian law, is controlled by other countries. So they still execute death penalty for drug smuggling. How about the second one? How about the second reason? To fight against drug in Indonesia. Indonesia nowadays is in bad condition for drug. And to 2014 until 2015. First, 3 until 4 tons police were arrested. The truck driver, who brings 2 until 4 tons weight in Cengkareng. Tons. It's not kilogram. Tons. What about if the driver were not arrested? Actually, the 2 until 4 tons weight will distribute to Java Island and Sumatra Island. That's why I stand here to talk about death penalty for the drug smuggler. We have to fight against drug in Indonesia. What about the third one? The third one is we have to save our youngster, Indonesian youngster. As we know that our youngster will be the agent of change of our country. So that's why we have to save them. Save them from drug, save them from criminal, save them from anything that is very bad. Okay. This brings me to the second point. Why Jokowi still execute? Why Jokowi still execute death penalty? But there are a lot of under pressure from other countries. Okay. The first thing I want to share with you is Jokowi doesn't want Indonesian law, especially for Indonesian law, is controlled by other countries. We have sovereign countries in here. What about the second one? Government is not afraid with political relationship with the other countries. Because what? We can stand alone without their relationship. What about the third one? The one and only way to show the strictness law of Indonesia to the others. So that's why Jokowi still execute that penalty. Okay, so I will show you what about the conclusion today. Actually, I'm so proud of you if you support for our government and president to execute that penalty for drug smuggler, because they want to give the best for us. They want to give the best way to fight against the drug smuggler, the drug crime especially. No one cares Indonesia except us. I want you to do an easy way. An easy way. What's that? The easy way is if you know the information about drug users around you, please don't leave them. Please don't leave. Tell the leader in your maybe your parents or your friend that you have a relationship with police, or please call the police, and then we will give you a movement, an act for the drug user itself. If you already do not leave them, if you don't want to share with the police, you want to save your friend, maybe your family, please give them good advices. Good advices to change their life. Good advices to make their life better than that condition. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you listen carefully, and this is very good persuasive statement for you. And good morning.